Hi friends, welcome to St. Mark's Vacation Bible School Home Edition. My name is Susan and I'd like to introduce you to my friend Marty.
Well, hi friends, my name is Martin Henry Lincoln Chopper the Fourth, storytelling legend of the Northwestern Wilderness, but you can call me Marty.
Well, you picked a great day to join us, Marty. Today we're talking about community.
That takes me back a few years to the community where I grew up.
Well, tell us about that community, Martin.
Oh, there were some characters in that community for sure. Sweet little Penelope Porcupine spent the day picking flowers and delivering them to Mr. and Mrs. Caribou at the nature preserve. Of course, there was Bartholomew Beaver. He was the one of the hardest working builders in our neck of the woods. He was all business and quite a talented engineer. Whatever the challenge, he took charge and got the job done. On the other hand, if you wanted to have a good time, you'd want to spend the afternoon with Oscar Otter. He was the most playful otter you'd ever want to meet. Everyone loved his fun-loving, spirited personality. And Sandy Squirrel, she's great at storing food and...
That sounds like an interesting mix of animals, Marty.
You betcha, but I'm just scratching the surface of them. Would you like to hear about the others?
Well, I don't think we have enough time to hear about all the members of the Northwestern Wilderness.
Well, that's just fine. What I can tell you was each one of the animals in my community had his own unique personality. Each and every one of them. Whether it was Gus Grizzly Bear or Franny Field Mouse, each one of them had something about them that made them special.
Yeah.
It was almost as though God just threw them all in a great big mixing bowl, stirred them all together just to see what he'd get. I'd say it all turned out pretty good.
That's what it's like with most communities, Marty, whether it's the big city of Peoria or the towns of Washington or Metamora or a small church family. It takes people of all shapes, sizes, and colors, to each with their own unique gifts and talents, all working together to make up a community.
Yep, pretty nice how that works, right?
Yes. There was a man in the Bible, his name was Paul, and he wrote a letter to some people in a town called Corinth. Paul compared Christians, Christians are people who believe in Jesus. He compared Christians to a body. Paul explained that our bodies have different parts.
Sure, like hooves and antlers.
Yes, or like hands and feet and eyes. You see, hands do things that feet can't do, and eyes do things that ears and mouths can't do. Each part of the body has a certain job to do. If one part of the body is broken or not doing its job, then the rest of the body suffers.
I can relate. I remember the time when I got an aspen twig stuck between my two front teeth. I talked like this and had to go see Dr. Dinglehorn to get it dislodged.
When we come together and use the gifts that God has given us, whether it is to bring joy to others by making flower arrangements like Penelope Porcupine, or to take charge and lead a project like Bartholomew Beaver, or to take others on a fun adventure like Oscar Otter, or to help others like Dr. Dinglehorn, we can make the community where we live or where others live a better place.
I reckon. Well, who's this fine young lady?
Well, this is Sandy Squirrel. She's going to read our Bible verse for the day.
Each of you received a spiritual gift, so be good servants and use your gifts to serve each other. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10.
Bye, friends.